Hey everybody, Brett here, and day 14, I think, day 14 of Carnivore Reset. And this morning woke up and saw some good news on the scale. Made for a good start to the day. And then I went to, took my son, my wife and my son and I, my daughters didn't go, but my wife, son and I went over to a friend's house, and I baptized my son today. So that was a pretty awesome way to start the day. I dropped some weight, did a baptism, and then I went to the mall and bought pants, bought a couple pair of jeans, and the size was phenomenal. I was just super happy with all of that. So, let me just do the reminder real quick. Like, comment, subscribe. The more people that subscribe, the more my videos are presented, and hopefully the more people that get interested in carnivore as a possible way to help themselves lose weight, find better health, and eliminate need for medications and all kinds of things like that. So so this morning got up, got on a scale 246.9, so I was down 3.1 pounds from yesterday. So really happy with that. And then, like I said, I took my son. I've got a friend who has a small pond. It's a man-made little pond in his backyard, large enough they kind of swim around in it. It's not super deep, super large, but it's enough that on a hot day like yesterday, it was about 101 here in Parker, Colorado, and so he said he spent most of his day yesterday actually in the water. So it's nice. And my men's group that that hosts out of my garage, I don't lead this group, but I host it. And there was a number of us that wanted to get baptized, and my son was one of those people. So we did 4 baptisms today. My son, my very good friend Brian, myself, Wes, good friend Wes, it's at his house. And then another gentleman by the name of Greg, who I don't know all that well yet, but he's been coming to the group for a little while. So we all got baptized today, including myself, if I didn't say it. Just kind of a rebaptism, a recommitment for myself. So that was really cool today. And then, like I said, when I got done, came home, took a shower, my wife and I ran to the mall, and I bought jeans. So this was a significant thing for me. I have not bought a pair of jeans since I've started on this carnivore journey, carnivore diet, whatever we want to call it at this point, carnivore way of life. But when I started, I was I was wearing a 44-30, right? Now, for many years, I wore whatever waist size and a 32-inch inseam. And as I got bigger, my belly went down. So it pushed my waistband down. Pants were too long. So I was wearing a 44-30. And I bought a pair of shorts about 4 weeks ago, I think it was. And I bought them, they were 38s. They have, they're kind of a relaxed kind of short, not a fancy short, but a relaxed kind of outdoorsy type short. They were a 38-inch waist. I was really happy about that, right? And then today I went to the mall and I took a pair of Levi's 505s. I took in a 36-32 and a 38-32. The first ones I put on were the 36-32, and they fit. So that is an 8-inch drop in waistband size. So everybody that says weight doesn't matter, no, it doesn't. But if it not for losing all this weight, my waistband would not be back to a 36. Just not going to happen. So super excited and happy with myself for that result. And I ended up buying 2 pairs of jeans, both 36-32s. And they're both in the waist, they're not loose by any stretch, right? They just fit. They just fit me. They're just snug on me. But the legs are good. And that was one of the things, right? They're kind of somewhat of a straight leg. And I have historically always worn the relaxed fit, the loose fit. And I didn't need to do that today. So, it's not a 505, it's a 506. Levi's 506. And they have just a little bit of stretch in the fabric. So, but on the legs, it didn't matter. They were just perfect fit. In the waist, I think the stretch just helped me just a little bit. The other pair that I got was a 549, which is a more of a little bit of a relaxed fit, but I needed a different color. So they didn't have the color that I wanted in the 506. So, yeah, that's what I got. Pretty happy about that. I was also planning to go to Fogo de Chao tonight for dinner. That did not work out. If anybody remembers the Seinfeld episode about the rental car, Fogo de Chao was very good about taking the reservation. They even confirmed the reservation. And we got there and sat for about 50 minutes and left. They could not fulfill our reservation because they did not have enough people on schedule. So I'm all for, businesses have trouble filling positions and things are short-staffed, but by God, call people and tell them, hey, we can't seat you tonight. So ended up at J. Alexander's, had a strip steak. They're whatever. Very frustrated. And somebody at dinner wanted to get sushi roll, but they didn't want to be the only one. So I ended up eating some sushi out of really hunger more than anything else, because now it's 2 hours past when I was planning to eat, or an hour and a half past when I was planning to eat. And I needed to eat before I started getting too hangry. So a little bit non-carnivore tonight. And then my wife just made some cookies for her office, and I ate 2 cookies too. So just frustrated. I've been wanting to go to Fogo de Chao for 3 years at least, and finally made the reservation. We're going, and it gets all boogered up. So I'm using words like boogered and things like that when I really want to use some other words right now. But yeah, so day started out great. Very frustrating at the end. Just took the trash out and completely dismantled a grill. So that got some of my frustration out, but yeah, just very disappointing, but, not to fail, not to fear. I will probably never go there now because such a frustrating experience. I don't know that my wife will ever want to go there again for fear that we have the same experience. So thank you, Fogo de Chao. But, yeah, so down 3.1 as far as diet goes. I'm down 3.1 pounds again, so I'm 246.9. I'm now in a 36-inch, 32 inseam, 36 waist, 32 inseam jeans, and very excited about that. So those are all my good news for today. Tomorrow I start Lion Diet. So tomorrow, and my current plan is for the next 4 weeks, I will eat nothing but beef. So looking forward to that. I know that it may be a little difficult at times. I am going camping for 4 days. Starting Thursday through Sunday, I'm going camping. So the plan is for things like burgers and beef hot dogs and steaks. So probably going to eat a steak every day, and that'll be about it. So we'll see how it works out. But excited for that. Looking forward to it, taking my son camping. My son has not been camping since he was like 6 years old, 5 years old. So 9-10 years. So should be a good week. But that's what I got. Looking forward to Lion and the results that it yielded last time. Should be great. Oh, and my next goal. My next goal is 240 by the end of this month. And my plan is for 240 by this month, 230 by next month, 220, 210, 200. So that's where I'm targeting. We'll see how things go, if I have to adjust those goals or not, but that is the current plan. So next bogey, 240 pounds, and today is the 14th. There's 31 days in July, so 17 days. So that's where I gotta go. 6.9 pounds. That's what I got. Talk to you guys tomorrow.